Tristan, the 2-1. Gets a hold of this, and a shot to the right side is dropped. A bloop onto the grass, and the Lancers are on board early. Great strike of the ball by James Nelson. He got every bit of that, put it right where he wanted it. He couldn't have walked out there and placed it more perfectly. 104-mile-an-hour exit speed as that one rifles its way into the outfield. Take another look. Nelson steps into it, cranks that. No better way to put it. He could not have walked out there and placed it more perfectly, directly between the infield and that right fielder. Great job by Dubry, who steps up and cleans it up right away. But now one on board for the Lancers. And Longwood could use a hot start. That would change the momentum of the entire weekend. 0-1. That's a long outside for a ball. Evens our count at 1. Trey Keels, the man who smashed a homer yesterday. 270 average this season. The righty center fielder. On the defensive side, they allowed some runs in the middle innings and towards the back stretch, but really just controlled Longwood University. Got hot themselves, took advantage of some minor mistakes, a couple of fumbled balls on the other side for the Lancers. PC is going to look to repeat that same playbook today in the sunshine of Saturday afternoon. Glad you're with us in Clinton, South Carolina. I'm Gabriel Schray, and this is ESPN+. Guillermo Garcia Jr. is the man to watch, or I've been told. Talked to the coaching staff of these two programs before we got started. 6.75 ERA, a trio of wins. He's already almost pitched 40 innings this season. The man from Royal Palm Beach, Florida, getting things started for the Lancers from on top of the mound.
For the Blue Hose, the center fielder, number 12, Micah Connor.
We saw Micah Connor yesterday. He's going to lead off against Guillermo Garcia Jr. 226 average this season. Fouls off to get started. Couple of stolen bases. 5 doubles this year. Ball's dropped in, painting the corner for our first strike. Quickly, that one goes for a ball. One, two. He'll go down swinging. Cashed out early by Guillermo. Love to see that if you're the Lancers. 17 inches horizontal break on that pitch. Garcia Jr. dealing heat early. That's wild. 1.5 feet. Mathematically speaking, you only have a couple of milliseconds to react when the ball is pitched. How do you even get a hold of that? You just don't. First one our second in the lineup sees is in the dirt. That's ball 1 with 1 away. He's got a K to start. Strike 1. Evens our count at 1. Trey Fenderson, 384 average. 15 RBIs this season and 8 stolen bases. Two, 1. Strike 2. Evens our count again. With 1 away. 2-2. Garcia Jr. puts that one into the clay. So the count now full as the Lancers trying to retire a second batter. Already has a K. Garcia delivers the payoff pitch, and payoff it does. 2 strikeouts to start the day for Guillermo. The Lancers dealing early on this side of things. Bottom of the first is going exactly how Longwood would like it to. Jake Randolph will look to change things up. Randolph, a new school record, 6 hits last night. He was perfect, batted 1,000. Garcia Jr. puts that one just on top of the strike zone. The 1-1 caught left side, back towards the wall. Sun is in his eyes. He gets a cloud, controls it, and we're headed to the second inning in South Carolina as Randolph flies out on his first strike of the day. This one has got a clean start to it for both programs. Looking good, taking care of business from on top of the mound. Who will get hot first? We're going to find out. Crucial Big South play, crucial Big South wins on the line between these two on ESPN.
Yeah, one more, Antoine.
With USPS Ground Advantage, it's like you're with us every step of the way.
The winner is T-Mobile Home Internet with plans starting at $35 a month with Price Lock.
Thank you.
Top of the second inning is PC will head back up to the mound and try to deflect away the Lancers again from their home field. Welcome back to Clinton, South Carolina. Gabriel Schray College baseball scoreless as we enter the second inning in these two Big South Conference action. Big South wins on the line between these two programs. The stakes really couldn't be higher. PC really needs these wins, and it's not because they need to edge out Longwood or the Lancers. They need them for the back stretch of Big South play. If they want to repeat as regular season champions, they need to win both of these last two games. Longwood knows that. They're looking to capitalize on some nerves. This is dealt low and outside. One-0. Gets a hold of it. Perfect loop. This one right into the gap in center field. Easily over the bag at one, and he'll be safe at first. Great strike of the ball by Jaden Carter. Something we've seen a lot from him. .475 on base percentage this season.
Up to bat, the shortstop, number 5, Matt Tufts.
Saw a lot of Tufts last night. Tufts, 256 season average, 5 doubles, a homer, 14 RBIs. He was involved last night, but not a crucial piece of the comeback effort. They'd love to get his bat making some noise on Saturday. 1-0. Tufts wanted every bit of that. He'll suffer strike one. That evens our count at 1 at the top of the second inning. 87 degrees in Clinton, South Carolina. Turn on the air conditioning. We've got the window closed here in the press box. 1-1 is outside as well for a second ball. Two-one. Tufts, same spot, right side, gapped perfectly. Runners on the corners for the Longwood University Lancers. Prime scoring position. Dealt to Jaden Carter by his teammate, Mac Tufts. Great job by Tufts. Top of the second with a pair on board. Longwood is looking to bring him home. And next in the batting order is Brentley Yates. Yates at 213 season average, 11 RBIs. Gets on base exactly 1/3 of the time, 33.3%. Bentley holds off on that first, and it catches the bottom of the zone for strike one. 75-mile-an-hour deal by our pitcher from on top of the mound. McGregor 0-1. Choppered, controlled, play at 3. He's in time to be safe, and the ball is loose. Here comes run number 1 for the Lancers. That one skeeters into the chain link, and it's 1-0 Longwood University, trying to be aggressive on the base path, and the Lancers nearly pay for it again. That's what ended the top of the first inning. Instead, both on board, both in scoring position, no one away, And you know who comes across home plate. Jaden Carter makes it 1-0. The first run of the day on the board for the Longwood University Lancers. A hot start in Clinton, South Carolina. Take a look at the ball getting choppered to left. Picks it up, tries to control it third, and he's not in time. And then makes a mistake. He's so eager to get that ball over to one. Misfires. Lazio can't get it. It's out of reach, and it's chaos. It ensues as the Lancers round the base path easily. PC is trying to get the ball back to where it needs to be and just can't do it in time. So a meeting of the minds comes up quickly. The Lancers gathered in front of their dugout. There's a look at the Longwood unit leading 1-0 after an errant play by PC. Ray Noe, first year at Longwood, got hired last summer. Coach has to be feeling good right now. He's a former assistant at VMI. He helped guide them to a top 5 national offense in batting average. Had strong recruiting efforts. He's got a background in analytics, base running, and offensive production. And you can see his tendency with the base running. He likes those guys up, running, moving. He wants to see them trying to steal and move around the base path. Fouled off. Strike one. Longwood now comfortably in the lead by a run in the top of the second. Put it in their pocket. Chalk that one up. They're feeling it. Second baseman Carter Newman will stand by. .185 average. Trio of doubles, 9 RBIs. Count even at 1. Very tight. That's a ball. Two on board, both in scoring position for the Lancers. The 2-1 goes left and is controlled at 3. Longwood could be in trouble trying to tag him, and he's run down at second. So one away as a second run comes home for Longwood University. The Lancers extend their lead 2-0 against Presbyterian College in Clinton, South Carolina. Really nice play by Longwood right there. Ball finds a little bit of space, and it's enough time and enough chaos. Again, PC scrambling to get the ball. He picks it up and chases him. They're able to tag him out. 163 average for this guy, but it seemed like he was on the base path every single at bat last night. 4 RBIs this season, 6 for 7 on stolen bases. Nathan Lanchinese, the first baseman. With 1 away, 1 on board. Lanchinese going to suffer strike 1. That's almost right down the middle. Held off and takes strike 2. Behind in the count with 1 away. 7 wins in Big South play, 15 overall for Presbyterian. Solid conference start. Big wins over Winthrop, Gardner-Webb, UNC Asheville. And of course the memorable upset, I brought it up last night, over then number 23 Alabama. Took down the Crimson Tide, dealt them their first loss of the season in Tuscaloosa. One away, 1 on board, 0-2. Right up the middle, caught on the mound, dealt to 2. Can't make the double play and turn it in time. Very nice play by Presbyterian College. Tristan McGregor just trapped that with a glove as it it's a 2. Carter, even count for the righty. ball. Garcia Jr. payoff pitch. Dewberry ropes this to the right side. Controlled. Goodbye. Both Dewberry, little sack chopper to the right side. Now Matthew 0 for 2 in this game, a season average of 343. The third baseman, a lot of pressure with 2 in scoring position and 2 down. Obviously a lot of baseball left to play on this sunshiny afternoon, but we are to the bottom of the 6th. 10 outs left on the plate for PC. Oh, 1. Bang. This could do it. Really close at the fence, just couldn't control it. The sun is there, that's a lot of pressure. Good job finding his way to the warning track, trying to feel that out while it's in the air. He wasn't able to make the play, but I really like the look from Miles Webb. Coach Noe checking on Webb. Motion to his knee. Looked like a, "Are you good to go?" Miles says, "Yeah." Oh, 2. Floated. Blooped. This one is down. PC scores their first run of the game and equalizes us 2-2. As a third runner, the man who roped that one over the top, Matthew, on board and scoring position at 2. 2 runs for the Lancers in the top side of the 2nd inning. Now, in the bottom side of the 6th inning, Presbyterian College responds. Matthew gets a hold of it, drops it perfectly into center field, just out of the reach of Schray Keels. A little bit of luck, a little bit of hustle, a little bit of power, and now Oots is the one standing at the plate with a man on board and scoring position. Oots has been quiet today. He's 1 for 2, a .282 season average. Yesterday, he went 400 feet over the left field wall. Quickly takes the ball. Garcia Jr.'s pitch count approaching the 90s. 1-0, strike 1. Even count at 1. 2 away, 1 in scoring position in this deadlock matchup between the Blue Hose and Lancers. A pitching duel to remember, and as Garcia Jr. has tired out, the bats just now starting to get to work for Presbyterian College. Is it a sign that we'll see more work from the bats of the Blue Hose down the backstretch? Left side, controlled. So it all comes down to this. 3 outs left to play with for the Lancers of Longwood University. It's a long trip down south from Virginia, and they would love to pocket at least 1 win from this 3-game series with the Blue Hose of Presbyterian College. Guillermo Garcia Jr. pitched lights out, absolutely dealt his way all the way down to the back end of this game. They make the change for Wyatt Bunch, and PC is able to bring Jake Randolph home on a shot down the right field line by Dewberry. A 1-run advantage. It's 3-2 in Clinton, South Carolina. The Lancers are trailing, and they've got 3 outs to play with in this Big South Conference matchup. Can Longwood salvage what has been an excellent performance on both sides of the ball? Can the Lancers find a way to win in Clinton, South Carolina? We're going to find out right now. Glad you're with us. ESPN Plus, Big South Conference play. I'm Gabriel Schray from the PC Baseball Complex. Strike one. Rough start. They're going to try to let Tristan McGregor finish the game. That was his 107th pitch. That's just below the strike zone, 78 miles an hour, trying some trickeration. McGregor paints the corner on the close side. Strike two. He's ahead in the count. Tristan, 1-2. Tight and high. Had some sauce on it. Evens the count at 2. 3 outs left to play with. This is a crucial moment for Nelson and his Lancer teammates. James watches it. He punches out. Caught him looking. 1 goes down. 2 outs left to play with for the Lancers.
Stepping up to bat, the center fielder, number 3.
He couldn't believe it. Right on the edge of the zone. 1 down. McGregor trying to finish this game. That was his 110th pitch. With 1 away, he deals a ball. That's a full foot outside of the zone. 76 miles an hour. Top of the 9th inning. Longwood must score a run. 1-0. Tight on the body, inches outside of the strike zone. Trey Keels smashed a solo shot home run to left field yesterday, 410 feet. It skeetered over the top of those bushes, found its way to I-26, and took a one-way ticket to Charleston. A repeat would force a bottom of this inning. He's ahead in the count, 3-0. Really tight. They're going to walk him, and I love that decision. He leads the team in home runs. He's got 7 this year, including that one yesterday. Don't even give him a shot at it. That's probably, maybe not from a consistency perspective, but from a power perspective and an overall danger perspective, the most dangerous bat in the lineup. And PC says, we've got the flexibility here to walk him. Let's do it. I wouldn't have even suspected that's what they were doing until that 3rd pitch. McGregor and Hughes having a conversation. Jackson back to the plate. Tristan back on top of the mound for PC. Miles Webb, 1 for 3 in this game. Great hustle guy. Great energy